Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Weird Frequencies. Broadcasting live from a cornfield in the middle of South Central Illinois, deep down in a bunker.
Covered under a foot of snow.
Covered under feet of snow. It's Weird Frequencies. Coming to you through the storm. Storm Fern. They have this storm so damn big they named it like it's a hurricane. It's Fern. You know that? Like, when does that happen? Yeah, it's Storm Fern. That's scary.
Glad that like the worst of it was to the south.
Yeah, we got lucky here. We really did. All right, so my name is Rob. And with me is my buddy Bubba. He's a Bigfoot expert, which means he just goes camping. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean,
which means he's a professional camper. No, I'm just kidding. We love Bigfoot and Bubba.
At my age, it's more like professional glamper.
Right, yeah. You're not out there in the tundra searching for big feet no more, Bubba?
Right. Yeti is off my list. It's too cold. Are you just going to
chill and just wait until one pops up? Yeah. All right, so tonight on the show, we are the name of this segment is Strange Signals and Digital Myth Makers. Okay, so what it is digital myth makers, right?
Here's what I'm thinking: are we basically trying to debunk these people?
Well, we're going to cover just a lineup of internet personalities that I think that feel like they came from 5 different timelines and like from outer space or something, man. Some of these people, and it's just some weird people out there right now that I want to cover.
There's some funny ones too.
Yep, and you know what? 2 of them I personally let know that we were going to talk about them tonight. So I've asked. I won't say which 2 it is. But I've asked 2 of them to be on our show, and they were too cool to respond, apparently. So, to put it nicely, which is better than responding, rudely or something. They just didn't respond.
You never know; they might be busy making videos. So,
right. Well, I let them know we're gonna, talk about them tonight a little bit, just to, just in case. So, just to be safe and let them know. I also told them that I would send them a link to join the show. So if you're, any of you people that I've talked to and invited to the show tonight are watching and you want a link, let us know in the chat room. We'll send it to you. You can actually join the show live down there in the corner on your computer or on, on your phone even. We just send you the link through Messenger or text or whatever, and you click on it, boom, boom. Okay? So you're invited. Anyway, let's turn on the comments to see who's all in chat. There's a bunch of people streaming in, so we appreciate that. So tonight, like I said, we're covering internet personalities that feel like they came from 5 different worlds, kind of, and just some wacky people out there. So the first person we're going to talk about is on your screen right now, and his name is Joe Feltz. And
hey, Joe.
Joe, if you're watching, Rob, can you turn up your volume a little bit? I'm sorry. I've been having trouble with this mic. I'm really sorry. It's terrible. I got to stick the mic like right in my mouth.
No, you got it loud now, I think.
Okay, so
okay, hold on. That might be. Ask Broomstick because that might be my end.
Is that a little better, Broomstick? Hopefully the mic's at least pointed right at my mouth now. I'm sorry. Thank you. Hopefully that's better. It's a crappy headset, man. I almost didn't do the show tonight because of that, and I didn't get out and buy one. So I hope that's better. So this guy here, a little bit, but now I'm fuzzy. Wow, it's just a crap. I think my headphones and my mic are just crapping out, and he can hear Bubba just fine. Yeah, see,
You sound good there, I think, to me.
yeah, maybe I jacked it into place. Hi, Pam. Welcome to the
Hello,
show.
Pam.
So this sucks. I don't know. Well,
It's
it still sounds bad, you know.
a little scratchy at the
There's
moment, but
and we have lots of people listening. How embarrassing! So it's terrible to if it does sound bad for you all to just even continue on. I hate that. I'm a professional. Um, but this guy here, we'll see how it sounds. Let me know if it's a little better. Okay. So Joe Feltz, he uh, he has these alien artifacts, right? He's the kind of creator that makes you stop scrolling and go, "What the hell is this?" And he's showing objects pulled out of the ground. Bubba, you just made some crazy noises. So he's pulling stuff out of the ground that doesn't look normal, right? It's just like not cool rock normal. It's more like, why does this rock look engineered, right? And a lot of what he shows has this ancient artifact vibe, shapes, markings, strange symmetry, stuff that looks like it could belong in a museum or a vault or an Area 51 storage shelf. And he's basically just saying he's dug this stuff up himself. Let's look through a couple of these.
I bought over 500 houses in my life, but I finally found the one that I wanted.
Want to take a walk with me through my homestead in Costa Rica? It's 1.5 hectares, or about 2.5 acres, with a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house.
He's just messing around at his Costa Rica house there. Hold on. Where's some of these ancient relics he's found?
That looks like Saturn. It's definitely Saturn. Look at the rings. And let's... Oh, shit! No! No! No!
So he's found all these things in this
Hay
house.
problema.
I mean, and he's...
Stop. I'm just trying to...
That's not even a good... We're going to post all these links for you. Let's see. In the chat, so you can go check out these people yourself also, by the way. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see this one.
Magnetism of frequency. You can see the leads right here. 7 different worlds. We are living in number 8 right here. This is 4,000 years old. ¿Cuál tiene más años, este o la Biblia? Esto. Raise fundamental questions about the use of mineral, energetic, and symbolic knowledge in antiquity.
Hold on, let me share that differently. Dang it.
I want some of what he's smoking. And it's not even what he's saying that makes me say that. It's just his, I guess, mannerisms or
Why isn't he?
his personality.
So here's his Facebook. Let's see. Hold on, darn it. He was like begging for help from that's weird. I've lost audio now.
So what's really his thing?
Well, he a lot of what he shows is, it's just alien artifacts, man, that he says that he's found, and they're these natural formations that look artificial, like rocks and minerals.
But he thinks that he's got it all figured out, though.
Well, we're not accusing or anything, but
No, I'm just asking. It seems like he either really has a lot of information necessarily about that, or he's
Well,
talking gibberish. I don't know
the
which it is.
the internet has a long history of mystery objects being staged. So, uh,
Boogosphere.
but this is what everybody wants right now. Yeah, the Boogosphere, aliens, and
What was that other one? Not the Boogosphere, but
but here's one thing: the Booga uh,
the cylinder one.
cylinder that we was fake. So here's another thing: Joe hasn't had any independent verification on none of this, and he won't let. I don't know if he won't, but there hasn't been any yet. So there hasn't been any lab analysis or third parties reacting to it, or real close up micro footage of it. So, or a chain of
All right.
custody, where it came from, who, what, where, when. But anyway, we're going to put in Joe's links right now, and you guys can check them out. Joe Feltz is his name, and I'm going to put him in the chat room. Hopefully,
Hey,
they go out to
Virgil.
everybody. Welcome, Virgil. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Broomstick. Welcome, Pam. So, in my opinion, Joe's artifacts are real objects, as he physically has them, but I don't think there's enough proof yet to say that they're alien or anything. So, on our show, real items, unverified origin / alien as unlikely until it's proven.
I mean, he had that one from Saturn.
Especially if they don't verify stuff. So, good. The links went out there on both of our socials, hopefully on
Yes.
Facebook and on YouTube. Didn't go out on Rumble. Why not? Shout out to Rumble. Boom, we're on there, but apparently my texts aren't going out to there. But shout out to you guys. I gave him the devil symbol. Rumble. The R. Sorry, can I make an R somehow? As a gang? I can't. I can't do that. Okay. All right. So here's some other trippy people. Is volume still terrible, Broomstick, or is it bearable? Should I continue on or should I stop?
To me, it's bearable. It's
Yeah, I promise I'm going to go buy a new headset and work on this during the week. Okay. The next segment is some freaky people. There's a lady and there's a guy both, and you can understand it. Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
Too close. Too close.
Too close. All right. So I'm sorry. So next are people who lived their lives like I'm being watched and followed and targeted. It's called being stalked by being cyber stalked or stalked by the feds, or no, gang stalking. Sorry, that's the term, gang stalking. And it's freaky people are behind them, following them, and these stories. On one hand,
Are they people who think that there's someone following them, or are these people that really have people following them?
kind of a mixture of both, maybe. So
Okay.
this lady here is called Stalked by the Freaks now. I think her
I
name
say
was
because it kind of
Stalked.
makes a difference, you know.
I think it was Stalked by the Feds. Let's see. Where is she at here? There she is.
You know what I instantly think of?
What?
Goodfellas,
Yep.
the
So
movie
this
where
lady thinks she's being stalked by people that are following her. Like, we're not gonna play like their content a whole lot, but here's where people are following her, and anyone around her accidentally gets filmed, and she's they're following her. Like here's one up on the hill following her, right? A dumbass hiking Camelback, and the gang stalkers are watching. So that's supposed to be a gang stalker. They're watching her. Right, here's another gang stalker. Their plates will be whited out. They'll flash their lights at her like that. You see that? You ever see cars doing that? That's weird. I saw a car doing that yesterday, and it freaked me out because I watched this, and I was like, wow, this lady said that. She said they follow her, and they shine her. That's to disorientate you if you have some issues with your brain. What's up with that? Have you ever seen a car do that, Bubba? I have.
I think in my rearview mirror, I think I've seen it.
Yeah. What's
But
up with
then
that?
I've not been sure or wondered if maybe the car behind me was hitting a bump at the time and just moving
Being
it up and down.
harassed late at night on an empty road by gang stalkers. Dun, dun, dun.
That has
Yeah.
never happened to me.
Is this real? Is this lady crazy? We don't know. I don't want like using the word crazy. I'm sorry. That's
Now,
not right.
now, like, play one where we can like hear her, because like
my
maybe-
volume's not working. I plugged these headphones in and fixed that, and then I lost volume on my any other
Oh.
videos. Yeah, which is stupid. But so that's Stalked by the Freaks. Let's look at her YouTube account. That just switched over. Yeah, good. Okay, here's her YouTube, Stalked by the Freaks. She was just flipping out one day, like they're gonna kill me. The United Nations, is getting involved now in harassment and torture.
yeah, I didn't hear any audio.
Yeah, there's no audio. So here's her Facebook. So don't get sucked into this lady because, here's somebody vandalized her car, right? Probably, supposedly.
Jason Kluge says usually the only lights he sees behind him are the flashing red and blues.
Here she is talking about gang stalking and being micromanaged by these people and bullies. So, is it real or not? I do not know. But let's see. I'm going to put up her links for everybody in the chat, and you can go check it out and let me know for yourself. Dun, dun, dun. Welcome, Jason Kluge. Love you, buddy. Isn't he running for president or something like that? Or is it mayor now? He should just go for mayor.
No,
Probably
Jason
win that.
Wilhite is running for governor.
Oh, that's Jason Kluge. I'm sorry. The wrong Jason. Yeah, he's our original producer of Weird Frequencies, or one of them. Yeah, welcome, Jason. Wrong Jason. How did I get that right? Okay, then there's another guy out there, the Maddox cult, right? Here's his Instagram, and he anyone that gets near this guy is following him, right? I mean, look at this, and he raps too about these people be gang stalking me, and stuff like that. So he better than that, but anyway, here's gang stalkers following this guy. Anyone near him, is a gang stalker. Gang stalkers at the subway. This could be just some dude walking, but look how he acted and he turned around. So it is kind of creepy. Like, don't get me wrong.
As soon as the guy started to turn around, he moved so you couldn't see the guy. He moved his head in front of the camera so you couldn't see the guy.
I mean, that was a policeman just driving by. Gang stalker at the coffee shop. Look, somebody's dad, and oh, that's a gang stalker. Maybe he doesn't want to be filmed. Here's a guy. They're communicating with a gang with hand signals, he says, to each other.
There's probably some deaf people using sign language.
See, the big thing here isn't just the claim. It's how this claim becomes like a world view. Every look is a signal, every car is a tale, every moment's a setup, every platform is a confirmation. Come on, But what blends this guy, into interesting, he blends it into, music too, which is funny, but he's a real person expressing maybe real paranoia or fear, but I do not believe the gang stalking network is real the way it's described.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think it's happening with this guy. But It's
They're
just my
real
opinion.
emotions, right? But I don't think there's not real organized operations going on out there like this. I mean, this guy's funny, right? Anyway, there you go. Gang stalk since he was a teenager. Okay. Look, he just did that with AI. What's a gang stalker? Gang stalkers are mad at me for exposing them. They've been on me all day. You know, this is some guy just walking down the street behind him. That probably, that doesn't have his permission to be filmed. Although in public, you think you can just film anybody.
Yeah.
I'm just your average, everyday mail carrier, exactly. Good night, Virgil. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. So anyway, there you go. And here's a link to the Maddox cult if you want to check him out and have some fun with these guys. But don't get all sucked in, don't become all wacky and paranoid like these people. But here you go. We do not encourage, what's really going on at these places. Okay, next is this guy who has been invited on my show, and his name is Cat Dad 42069, or he's also known as Knitted Anus.
That's a credible name.
He's a trip though, man. And I don't have audio tonight, so
That's killing me. I wish I knew what to tell you to do about that.
Well, I could have sent stuff to you to play, but I don't think you have the ability on your end, do you? It's so weird why my audio is not working over there. What the hell? What if I put it on this side? Let me try that. Remove. Add. Instagram. There it is. Nope. That's stupid.
Boy, everything I made. Probably gonna get your boy sent away. But this game I play ain't no way to fix it. It's in. I know I shouldn't have did that. I know it's gonna come right back. This is crazy. I was trying to buzz into my building and look. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Hey, yo. Gang stalked at the gym and gang stalked at work. If you keep gang stalking, you might get gurks. You ain't gang, just a gang stalker. Just a gang stalker.
I think the gang stalkers are about to make a move. But I'm 10 toes down.
Okay, so you can hear the audio on that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So that dude's a trip, isn't he?
Yes.
Gang stalkers. Okay, good. So, yeah. So, Knitted Anus is, he's awesome. You should check him out because he uses humor, but he blends, like, politics with internet culture and, like, aggressive, crazy confidence. And he I invited him on the show before, and he just faded me. He's too cool to be on our show, I guess, apparently, but I like him a lot. One of the biggest topics that he keeps throwing, though, in his little corner of the internet is the Epstein files. He talks about elites protecting elites and blackmail networks and cover-ups and powerful people escaping consequences and a justice system that just feels selective. But he's got some strong opinions, man, and like his one opinion is release everything, right? He believes the full truth's being withheld, and they want names, flight logs, connections, all public. He thinks also they're drip feeding it. That this side believes information is released strategically to control the narrative, distract, or protect certain people. He says that the list is bigger than we think. That's his, one of his other big opinions. He believes Epstein was just one node, one notch in a big, larger machine. So, anyway, Cat Dab's vibe. He's a trip, man. I wish. Let's see if we can get on some of his Facebook posts. Corey Cat Dad. I'm going to post his links too, so you guys can go check him out. He's a trip, man. Let's see now. Hopefully you can hear this audio, Bubba. Let me know, okay?
Yep.
Okay, here's Corey's latest, or knitted anus. Can you hear it?
I don't even see nothing yet.
Oh.
So that they fire back at ICE so that they have reason to do what they're going to do. This is going to be the false flag. Right now, this is probably what you guys are trying to say, right? They're trying to agitate people so that they fire back at ICE so that they have reason to do more shit, right? For sure.
All right, so he talks about ICE stuff going on. Let's see.
Don't hear that one.
Sorry.
The DARPA and the CIA is. Dude, it was so sunny and nice this morning when I went to yoga, and then I saw they were dropping the chemis, and look at it now. Does everyone have their Unicloud ready for this fake storm? Well, it's going to be a real storm, but it's made by our friends, or at the very least, just at least super enabled, if not.
Yeah.
Is everyone?
He's talking about the weather. He talks a lot about how the clouds have been changed. He calls these guys, look, he calls these people like Andy Biggs and Sasha Riley and stuff. Like, he just calls them up.
Oh, hey, this is Corey again. I was just calling to check in on what, if Congressman Biggs has changed his statement at all, or his comment on Sasha Riley, because it seems like it's just crickets coming from him. There's a lot of allegations.
I don't want to play too much of his content because we'll get flagged. Lately, we've been getting flagged a lot. People have been kind of attacking us here and there. I don't know if you knew that, Bubba, but we're getting people that we've been show segments. They flag us. But anyway, one more.
No volume again.
Only implicates Donald Trump a lot. It's okay, guys. It's just his experience, okay? Don't worry. Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton and Barack Hussein Obama also devour children. I promise you, it's not just a left or right thing. Don't feel so butthurt that he's talking about Trump and ramming tent posts into Trump's ass, and that's why he pants all the time, okay? He's just telling his one piece of the story. This is the whole
yeah. That is our man, Knitted Anus, or Cat Dad, Corey Cat Dad. And I'm going to post his information right now for everybody to go check out. And Corey, if you're watching, I sent you links, invited you to the show. If anybody, Broomstick, I mean, he's spot on with a lot of stuff. I'm going to send you guys his links to him. I suggest friending up with him for sure. He's banned even. Like, I think he's been banned on TikTok or something, or, because he's wild. He's got a live stream he does too. That might be on YouTube only or something. I'm not sure. So anyway, shout out to Knitted Anus. We'd love to have him on sometime.
That name just kills me. I can't.
Right. Okay, next guy. Did I post his links to?
And it just shows them to the YouTube. No, it's on Facebook too.
Okay, one's Facebook, one's YouTube. Yeah. Okay. All right. There you go. It's on both of them. Okay. Good. Good. So that's our guy needed anus. Okay. Next is Peter Kane, the frozen Bigfoot.
Oh, here we go.
That never gets verified.
I was watching some of this guy earlier today, actually.
Yeah.
And it's some of the I'm sorry, real quick. There was one where he showed the Bigfoot's hand, right?
Yeah.
And then there's two bones sticking out where the wrist had been severed or whatever.
Yeah.
So he's going on about it, how that they found out supposedly when that happened back whatever in the metal boat, when they went to take the Bigfoot out of it, that they noticed that the hands were stuck to the boat.
Uh-huh.
But there was no reason for it.
Well,
Then he
let's
showed
tell people about it. So Peter Kane he says he has a frozen Bigfoot, right? Not a footprint, not a blurry video, not a story about Bigfoot, a body and a couple bodies. And he says he's had them for 50 years and that his father shot it.
and shows these pieces of it,
So,
body pieces.
Let's be real. If you had a frozen Bigfoot specimen, that's the biggest discovery in modern history.
Literally.
And
you would want to get that checked out.
That's biology rewritten. That's museums fighting for it. That's the news camping outside your house,
That people could kiss my butt for believing.
But, yeah. But the question is, why is this still a social media story instead of a scientific event? It's because the pattern with Bigfoot claims is always the same, oh, it's too dangerous, or it'll get stolen, or they'll take it, or the government's going to take it, or...
All right. Well, here's the thing. If this thing is in pieces, all right, turn over a hand. You got the rest of the body still.
Yeah, he claims he did that. I heard him say just the other day on a live stream, oh, well, I did have it verified. He didn't say by who or what, or, nobody real probably verified anything or looked at it. And what are the results? He didn't say that either. I mean, he just said, I had it looked at, and that was about it. And I invited Peter Kane to the show tonight also, personally.
I love that.
I sent him Instagrams. I sent him messages. Peter, if you're watching, we'd love to have you on the show right now to talk about your Bigfoot. We can send you a link. You can talk on your phone to us or on your computer, either one, like you normally do on your live every night.
To me, the pieces do look pretty believable.
They're incredible. Now, here's some things. With Peter, okay, I do not believe he has a real frozen Bigfoot.
I don't either. Else
he's an artist for one thing, and he has lots of artwork all over his websites. And if you look back at the history of him, he's makes these paper mache and amazing art creations all over his house. He's a really talented artist, actually. So, those things are ham bones and carpets and, I don't know. They're incredible. He did a good job. But you look at some of the faces, they just look goofy, dude, some of the faces. So, yeah, until, we always say this on the show lately, that get it verified, show proof, get evidence. Otherwise, He's got a funny delivery, and he makes it really believable. And he's come back around on the internet again, and people don't know if it's real or not. So he gets thousands and thousands of views because people are like, "Holy shit, this guy's got a frozen Bigfoot again!" And the other people, the other half, are explaining he's a performance artist. This is not real. One time, at one point, he actually. If you go back in his videos that I'm going to post for you on his YouTube or whatever, he sliced off a piece of Bigfoot wiener and
Oh no.
he fried it up in a pan.
No.
Yep, and he ate it.
No.
And it gave him superpowers for 2 days.
Oh.
Yep. You could go back in his videos and watch this. He also was doing a thing where he had these little aliens too, but they didn't really look too real.
If you want to kill your credibility, just eat a piece of Bigfoot wiener.
He might have taken the alien things down because they didn't even look close to being, anything realistic. But here's Peter Kane's links, everybody. His all of them: Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Go join him and watch him. He's funny. I mean, and he also does dog training, and he's somehow legit dog trainer. I don't know, who wants to get their dog trained by somebody who, makes these Bigfoot videos and stuff too. But whatever. He seems like he'd probably be a pretty interesting dog trainer. So, there you go. So that's a little wrap up of, freaky people. I mean,
that's probably how I got the fur to make the Bigfoot.
We went from alien artifacts to surveillance realities to gang stalking rappers to the dude obsessed with the Epstein files right now, and the frozen Bigfoot guy in storage for a half a century. But
it's almost as bad as the guy who got sexually assaulted by Bigfoot.
So the difference between these people is some of these people are broadcasting truth. Some of them are broadcasting beliefs, and some are broadcasting entertainment. But,
but they don't tell you what they're doing.
You got to realize what the difference are of those people. You know what I mean? Is it entertainment? Or are they just broadcasting something they believe in really strongly that they're just trying to make you believe that might not be real? Or is it just entertainment? You got to always step back and go, is this guy just an actor? And that's the deal with Peter Kane. He's just an actor, and that's not a frozen Bigfoot. So, sorry, Peter. And I know he's going to watch this, too. But don't get me wrong, dude. I think you're so funny. Let me just say to you personally, I think you're hilarious, man. And, some of the stuff you've done has been so funny. Like the stuff about getting raped by a Bigfoot and that's another thing. He said he got raped by a Bigfoot.
Oh, this is the same guy.
Yeah, he was like,
okay.
She didn't even kiss me first, and she molested me, and it was terrible. Funny stuff, though, man.
For those of you who haven't seen that video, look it up.
We're fans. It's on his YouTube, and we shared all your links too. So, there you go. There you go. I wanted to show these other people who were. I show ghosts all the time in their house, and I'm like 100%. It's just not real, but they just use AI and they use, effects, and they just are blatantly not real. But they have so many fans. But anyway, what is their name? I had them on my phone, but anyway. Bubba, have you seen Ghost Brothers?
Yes.
That show's funny.
Yeah.
I like that show. It's
Hey.
just like three black dudes hunting ghosts, basically, which is
Rick-
hilarious because when black people see ghosts and stuff, they usually just get scared and run, which is just a movie thing. Everybody knows that, and they even joke about it. They're like, one of
Right.
us runs, the rest, all of us is running.
And,
It's
and seriously, I
hilarious.
mean, you don't, at least not on TV you don't see a group of black
That's true.
people
Yeah.
out
Well, that's what makes it funny
paranormal
and
hunting.
fun, I guess. Yeah, and interesting again. Some of them shows are getting boring, so that's a funny take on it. But they don't really find nothing. I mean, the two shows I watched so far, they didn't really find jack, except they heard some noises. But we'll see. I'm gonna keep giving it a watch. It's funny. I've been watching episodes every night because it's hilarious. But one guy was so funny. He the episode I watched, as soon as they said something about a house being a satanic cult or something, the one dude was just like, "Oh no, that's it. I'm out of here. See ya. No, we talking about some devil shit. I'm leaving. Bye."
I think there was one place where voodoo gets brought up, and he didn't like that too well.
Yeah, he went outside and was like, "I'll monitor the videos and shit. I'm not gonna be inside." But yeah, Ghost Brothers, go check it out. We highly recommend that show. Good fun. Well, Bubba, that's about it for tonight. That's about all I have. That's right. We got Bubba's Discoveries. That's right. Hold on now. We got another little segment here. Bubba has 3 cool stories. We're gonna just let him go through these before we end the show for the night. Cool.
Yep. Just real quick, we got archaeologists have found someone that they never expected in an ancient Chinese tomb, which is a blonde-haired man. And it was a road project in the Shanxi province. They uncovered Tang Dynasty tomb from 736 AD that was adorned with murals depicting daily life, including grinding flour, making pasta, and leading horses. So, yeah, the guy's digging a road.
Yeah, that's wild.
And then to find a blonde-haired man in that old of a tomb in China.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
I think there was a lot. I don't know.
What happened to our Peter Kane link there? That posted weird.
Did anyone else have an idea why there might have been a blonde-haired man in China in those days?
Those are some of my relatives, my Viking relatives.
We've also an enormous freshwater reservoir was discovered off the East Coast. It may be 20,000 years old and big enough to supply New York City for 800 years.
So we are good with water, right?
It may have formed during the last ice age.
Where is it at? In the middle of the ocean?
It's...
You said off the East Coast? Or
Yep.
on the East Coast?
Off the East Coast.
I'll be damned.
It sits beneath the sea floor and appears to stretch from offshore New Jersey as far north as Maine, and was locked in place under frigid conditions around 20,000 years ago, hinting that it formed in the last glacial period.
That's pretty wild. Well, that's good. That's good news. So we're cool with water for New York for the next long time.
Yep, New York's covered. All right, and last is they found a stone slab with 60 carved signs on it that defy every known script.
Did you have a picture of that or something?
Yes, it's.
Can you send
we
it or
send it to
post
you
it
or
yeah, put it in private chat or something?
hold on. Yeah. All right, it's in our group chat. And it says a carved stone tablet found in southern Georgia bears dozens of symbols that have no clear parallel in known languages or writing systems. The discovery suggests that part of the region's written past remains undocumented, with implications for how early societies recorded meaning and authority. The stone tablet was recovered from Bashplemi Lake in Demansy municipality and contains 60 carved symbols that the researchers are now examining to determine its age, origin, and possible function.
Wow. So where in the hell was it?
In Georgia, but not like Georgia the state.
Oh, Georgia, yeah, the country or whatever. Ah, wow. Amazing. So, and that was from earth.com. We found
Yes.
that out. Yeah, you can go find out more information about that. There you go. Boom. Bubba's discoveries, ladies and gentlemen. All of a sudden, Bubba's turned into a scientist on us tonight. Very cool. All right. So, I want to talk about next week on the show real quick. Next week, we're going to go to 7 o'clock, first of all. It's a new time. We're going to be on an hour earlier. Just seems like with the time changed lately, and I don't know. It's just late, and we want to go a little earlier. So 7 o'clock. So it's going to be 7 to 8, basically. So, don't tune in next week at 8 and think we're going to be on. So we might still be, but it'll be over by then. So, tune in 7 o'clock next week. I hope that doesn't mess everybody up too much. We next week on the show, the subject is going to be cattle mutilations.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're going to talk about cattle mutilations, and we're going to dive into it and just find out what the heck is going on. The Thursday show, we might do. We put some feelers out there. Hey, would you watch? And we didn't get very many responses. So I don't know if it's a bad night for everyone or what. But if we would have got a bunch of people saying, yes, we'd listen, we'd watch, we didn't. So. So I don't know. We would, love to do a show just for you, Broomstick, but I don't know.
Everyone else, let us know.
Yeah, we had a lot of viewers tonight watching. Let us know if you want us to do a Thursday night show. We're going to do one about just topics on Thursday nights. That's, where the whole show would just be one topic the whole night, and we discuss it, and boom, boom. Like Jimmy Hoffa, or I don't know, just one thing all night long, or pyramids, or I don't know, but
Bigfoot.
I don't know about that, but yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Bigfoot maybe, sure, but it'll be a topic show on Thursday nights if we do that. It's just, it's going to take a lot of our time and personal time away from our families and things like that, but we want to make it worth it, I guess. But anyway, yeah, definitely come back next Sunday night. Cow mutilations. What's going on? Is it cults? Is it aliens? we're going to tell you the answer. Right? Pretty much. Anyway, we're about 99% sure. I am. So, and I'm going to tell you next week. So, tune in for the answer to cattle mutilations. There's a couple other topics we're going to cover next week, too. Not just cattle mutilations. That's not going to last long, honestly. But that's going to be the big story for the night anyway. But let me see. Let me tell you a couple other things I was working on.
So that's the thing too. Look, hey, if you've ever had your cows mutilated, let us know.
Yeah, thousands happen all across the country every year. We don't want to get into that this week. Because we'll ruin it for next week.
No, that's what I'm saying. Let us know for next week.
Yeah. Let's see. So, where is it at? Oh, I was on the wrong one. Sorry. Okay, some things we got coming up on the show is where did they go? Well, never mind. I got a whole thing I'm working on of show ideas coming up. But anyway, tune in next week definitely for cattle mutilations and stuff. So that should be a fun show. We'll find out the answer to that. So otherwise, Bubba, when's your show going to be on next?
Wednesday night. Best damn podcast.
Yeah. And what time are you guys on? How do they find you?
7 o'clock. Me and Tyler.
Just on Facebook?
No, it's Facebook, YouTube. I think Rumble too, usually.
Oh, yeah? You guys got on Rumble now?
I believe so, yeah.
All right. Rumble. Rumble's cool. Okay, cool. There was one more thing I was going to talk about tonight, but I can't remember it now. Always when the show's over, I remember. But anyway, okay, man. You guys have a good night. Come buy a car from me, a green Mazda too. If you're looking for a Mazda or a Lincoln or any kind of used car, come see me. I'm out on 6th Street, and you can buy a car from me. It's pretty awesome. We can be car buddies. No, but we got good deals and stuff, and I can help you buy a car if you need to and make it easy for you, okay? So come buy a car from me out at Green Mazda. My phone number is 217-819-2935. There you go. Bubba, have a good night. We'll see you next week. Peace out, everybody. Signing off into the atmosphere. See you next week.